Hello. Hi, good evening. Welcome everybody. Thanks for attending our March General Meeting. Thank you very much. Today is the start of the yachting summer season, so that's why we're all in our white uniforms.
I have white shoes.
The white shoes. Today is also Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday. So that's why I am wearing my beads. I forgot to bring my beads, and I borrowed this from Andrea. Thank you very much. So it's Fat Tuesday. I'm your Commodore, Jim Nakashima. So we moved up the meeting time to 7 p.m. instead of 7:30 by request from last meeting. So Peter Neal is also recording this general meeting so we could put it on YouTube afterwards. For those of you that fall asleep during the general meeting, or you want to see something that is so great, want to see it again. Okay. So we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Staff Commodore Dwight Reed, are you here? Can you lead us in the pledge? You may all be seated. I would like to introduce our flag officers for this year. The officer that oversees and is responsible for everything inside the clubhouse is our Vice Commodore Mike McCarthy. And the officer that's in charge of everything outside of the club, basically on the water, is our Rear Commodore Sally Cohen. Oh, the lovely Sally Cohen. And I don't see our Junior Staff Commodore here tonight. That's Joe Negro. I am pleased to recognize our past Staff Commodores that are present tonight. 1991, that would be Dwight Reed and Donna. 1919, John Caldwell. 1990, I'm sorry, John. And 2021 SCYA Vice Commodore. Did I get that right? Yeah, I got that one. Okay, that's right. And 2020.
2022 Vice Commodore.
Oh.
2019 Commodore.
Here, yeah, right.
2022 Vice Commodore SCYA.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much. And 2020, the lovely Laura Ellsworth. I saw her here somewhere. Laura Ellsworth. So it takes a huge team to run this club, and I would like to recognize our officers that are, and to save time, those that are present tonight. Our Secretary, Chrissy Neal. Our Board of Directors, those that are here are Rosalia Banatero, Rwanda Tucker, Dave Jones, and Mardell Gardner. In our chair positions, Assistant Race, Terry Hanna. House and Facilities, that's a big job, Rusty Eddie. And another huge job, IT and Video, Peter Neal. And these are all tough jobs. Webmaster, Troy Bakken. Fantastic job. Cruise Chair, Mardell. Seabell's co-chair, Andrea Reed. Is Barbara Eric here too? All right, Barbara is the co-chair. Membership chair, oh, that's another big job. Rwanda Tucker. Take a bow. Our food captains for this year are Diana Bakken and Robin Jangley. And they're doing a fantastic job. Chip Store, Joan Palango and Barbara Hunt. And our events, what? Oh, and Cindy Jensen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Sorry, Cindy. Events Club Reynolds is Rosalia Banatero. I think Dennis Doyle is here. Is he here? No? Okay. Weather Captain Kent Sykes. And from our juniors program, President Rick Janclays, Secretary Brad Bergeron. Did I miss anybody? No? Oh, I got through that, except for John Caldwell. Okay.
No, it's backwards, yeah. Older than he was. Look, I'm confused now.
Okay, Commodore's report. So our club continues to, sorry, I'm going to put on my readers.
Oh, now he puts on the reader.
You know, it doesn't help, so I'm going to take. Oh, who's got the, is the music still on?
Come on, Peter, get it together.
I don't know. Okay,
There we go.
okay.
Good job, Peter.
So our great club continues to grow both in terms of membership and finances. We are currently at 176 members, regular members, and 217 for all memberships throughout all categories. So this is up from about 150 this time last year. So that's a really big improvement. I believe that people are joining our club because we have an outstanding program of activities, and we're a really good value as a yacht club. We are friendly, we are welcoming, and not only that, Rwanda's done a terrific job of recruiting. Thank you. Financially, we continue to be strong and profitable. Year to date, we are slightly ahead of our budget. At this time, we have over $60,000 in our operating fund. The building fund, which is designated for capital improvements, stands at around $26,000 after we paid for the new ice machines in January. This fund will continue to grow at approximately $6,000 per quarter from your membership dues, and this will enable us to make some needed improvements over this year. Next topic is the mask mandate. You may have noticed this. We have revised our mask requirements to align with the CDC, state, and the city of Long Beach. Masks are not required indoors for all fully vaccinated individuals. I think we're finally getting to the point where things are going to get better. I hope. I thought that 3 months ago, but you know. So by not wearing a mask, you are attesting that you are fully vaccinated. Masks are required for unvaccinated individuals 5 years of age and older, which I think is most of us here. So.
I'm grandfathered in.
Okay, I'd like to talk about opening day. So this is the start of opening day season, or as we call it in the business, the deviled egg circuit. So after a 2-year hiatus, it looks like most of the yacht clubs are going to have a real opening day, not a Zoom opening day like we were doing last 2 years. Your flag will be attending many of them in the Southern California region. So our club is no exception with our 62nd opening day set for Saturday, May 7th. So you'll see a flyer published later that kind of looks like this, but I don't have enough ink to print them out tonight, so you'll see it in the skylight. The schedule is this. Registration is 9 a.m. with eye openers. Read that as Bloody Marys and mimosa. Ceremony is 10 a.m. with cannon, just like the 1812 overture, right? But we'll try to use half loads maybe. Appetizer reception with more food than you can ever imagine will be at 11 o'clock here upstairs. I'll talk more about that in just a few seconds. Then 12 o'clock we're going to have a skipper's meeting for the boat parade, and then at 1 o'clock is the boat parade with the Bristol boat winners up front. The theme for this year is Salute to Service, and if anybody needs a ride, you don't have a boat, or you just want to go out on the boat parade, we'll have a sign-up list for those people and for guests. So, as I said, we're bringing back our locally world-famous appetizer contest. And we are known, this club is known for having the best appetizer opening days. And this contest is going to be headed up by Catherine Flippen, and she'll have some associates. So, Catherine will be putting out a notice later, probably next month, on the categories. It'll be like best taste, best theme, etc. And then the judging criteria. So it's a big honor to win, an appetizer category. And we'll also have our traditional Bristol boat contest, and that'll be headed up by our fleet captain, John Schroeder. So, for those of you who don't know, the Bristol Boat Contest is for the cleanest boat, considering its age. And there's a whole bunch of judging criteria, much of which I made up myself. And one of the big factors is how much hospitality, that is refreshments, the owners give to the judges. So, while it counts to have a clean boat, hospitality is it could be the tipping factor, right? And I think last year we had caviar and martinis and all kinds of stuff, but anyway.
Can we have a boat judge before the Ensenada race?
Well, I think you can arrange that if you want to get with Schroeder, and yeah, because after the race it's not going to be too good, is it? So, yeah. Okay. Talk to John Schroeder, our fleet captain, okay? But you'll have to get the bribes ahead early, whatever that is. Okay, I want to touch on standing committees. So there are currently 5 advisory committees prescribed by our bylaws that report to the board of directors. They are the Facilities Development Committee, and that's responsible for planning and executing building improvement projects. 2, the Finance Committee, responsible for overseeing the club's expenses and accounting systems. 3, the Bylaws Committee, charged with reviewing and making recommendations for changes to the bylaws. 4, the Procedures and Policy Committee, which develops and maintains club operating policies. And the Long Range Planning Committee, which will create a 5, 10, and 25-year plan. So in the last 2 years, we have suspended committee meetings due to COVID. So I brought this back, and it'll take care of some needed business. Already, the Facilities Committee has met and developed a plan for some building improvement projects funded out of the building fund, which are part of your dues. And the first phase will include upgrades to the restrooms and to the patio. So hopefully we'll start seeing these projects starting in the next few months. The Finance Committee has also met and is working on developing financial policies, procedures, and moving accounts payable to an electronic payment system instead of writing out checks.
All right.
I think it's about time we got into the 21st century, Anyway, we're also looking at conducting an internal audit to make sure our systems are financially sound. The other 3 committees are scheduled to meet in March, so I'll report on it next session. Suggestion box. We have brought back the suggestion box, or actually it's a jar, and it's at the end of the bar. So if you want to make a comment on how to improve the club, just write it down and put it into the jar. Mardell is the one that gathers these comments on a regular basis, and she presents them to the board. So we really do welcome your suggestions to make this club a better place. We pass these suggestions on to the appropriate section manager for review. Of course, not all of them will be implemented, but all of them will be considered. I guess there's no such thing as a dumb idea, right? So, but there are some that are close. Anyway, that I really didn't mean that. There's no such thing as a bad idea. Just write your ideas down and put them in a jar, and they'll be presented to the board. No, all suggestions are great. Really. They really are. Yeah, I kind of stuck myself in that one. Okay. No, some of those ideas that we saw at the last board meeting were very, very helpful. And I think we're going to implement several of them, really. So, okay, boating class. I was contacted by the Power Squadron, and we agreed to host a class put on by the Power Squadron every Thursday night in April. And it'll be from 7 till 9 p.m. And it's called America's Boating Course, ABC 3. So if you take this course and at the end pass the test, you will receive a California's boater card. These cards are going to be, everybody's going to have one if you own a boat by 2025. Right now it's a graduated scale according to your age, and I think everybody has to have this card by 2025. Course costs $50, and that's basically to cover the textbook and the course materials. So if you take the course, it'll cover boating safety, laws, navigation equipment, and various boating problems. For those that have taken the course, they say it's really a great course. And like I said, it's only it's 4 2-hour courses on a Thursday night through April. Okay, so with that, I would like to bring Joan up, Joan Palongo. She's going to talk a little bit about Ship Store and boat owners. Oh, you got to show the merch. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you all very much for your support of the Ship Store tonight. I think we set another record, and so that's great. So, what we are doing is on order are some zip hoodies and some more hats. Our idea is to have some staple stock items like hoodies, hats, tees, vests, and then some seasonal specials to kind of spice it up and do different things. We're probably going to have Comfort Colors t-shirt for Spring Fling in a springy color. And it's my husband's favorite brand of shirt, and I hope you all like it. If you don't know Comfort Colors, you're in for... Anyway, and then we're also working with the vendors to create more of a program so that you can personalize stuff. This would have to be in conjunction when we place the order, and it'd have to be prepaid, and we'll have a little order form that you have to fill out what you want. But, you know, like, so the hats, so you can put your name on the back of the hat, because we all have the same color hat. So, or jackets, things like that. Not little things, but things like hats and jackets. I think we should allow personalization. But it's going to be like one time when we place the big order, and so anyway, we'll coordinate that with you. And then this kind of has evolved, but I'm kind of working on something to create a Seal Beach Yacht Club racing logo kind of thing. Again, where it's a hat, maybe some other stuff, but you can put the crew member's name and the boat's name on the hat, or the other item, or whatever. Or I was thinking about maybe, Mardell, we need to do Seal Beach Yacht Club cruising, wherever you went. Okay. And so we'd like your, please tell us things you want. We're open to, I think we're doing a good job of getting inventory under control so we can have some open to buy new things. So this is one thing. This hat looks great on everybody that has tried it on. And it is called a no-fly zone hat. The fabric is treated to repel mosquitoes, ants, ticks, flies, midges. And you can use it for up to 70 washings. It remains. It'll probably be about $35. It has this cute little flat back here. And of course, Donna Reed suggested that we put the seal here. And this conveniently folds away. I am not a real big hat person.
Let's see it.
But don't I look adorable? I love this hat. So, and I don't think it's gonna give you too much hat here. Okay, so anyway, we hope to have worked through the supply chain issues and have some stuff for spring fling. And of course, we'll be here at the next April general meeting. So the bottom line is, as you venture out into the world, please save some money to spend at your yacht club's ship store. Okay, changing hats. So the Long Beach Marina Boat Owners Association. The headline is, paid parking at Alameda's Bay is on hold, but the city may try again. If you don't know, if you've missed it, the Marine Advisory Commission approved a letter advising Mayor Robert Garcia that the commission cannot support a proposal for paid parking in the 3 Alameda's Bay Marina parking lots. The commission does not have veto power. They just have, that this was a really strong message that was sent. There are 32 commissions to help run the city of Long Beach. And almost always, what comes to the commission from the city is rubber stamp. So that the commission did not do that and listened to what we said, I think is really major. Also, so Public Works Director Eric Lopez, who is the guy who was driving the train on all this. If you really want to know who's responsible for this crazy plan, it's Eric Lopez from Public Works. I hope he's not here. I hope he doesn't slash my tires. Anyway, he acknowledged in the Long Beach Press Telegram, we have more work to do, including talking with stakeholders. That be us. And then District 3 Councilwoman Susie Price, who's this group, she said, we are reviewing the reports and comments. We will regroup. We won't implement anything without specific outreach with the impacted stakeholders. That's really major. And BOA really took a key role in this. Well, really it was Dave Booker and Rich Winslow and I getting pissed off. But Dave Booker Dave and I are on the BOA board. I'm the executive vice president. Dave's our environmental guy. And this is really what BOA is all about, right? When you get into a situation like that, an individual couldn't speak up to the city, even a yacht club. We did do a good job of speaking up to the city, but it really takes an organization to be able to do that. And BOA's been around for 60 years. It's really well respected by the marina. I was actually surprised how well it's respected it is. We have 400 members. Last year whoever was a member the previous year, we just gave it to them because of BOA, because of COVID. But this year we're going to actually have a membership drive. And it's $20 to join BOA. You can go on lbmboa.org. But it's not about the money, it's about having people and being able to call on those people when something like this happens. Because this is not over. There is a $87.9 million Marina Shores going over as the multi-use development right across over there where Mimi's used to be. So this is by no way over. And the one thing about BOA, this marina cannot send you out an email about when there's going to be a MAC meeting. They don't send none of those commissions really send out meeting announcements. But that's what BOA does then. We work with them to get what's on the announcement, to get the agenda, to get the login, and to email it to the BOA members. We also put it on our website. And so that's, I think for once there's a real reason to join BOA. I've been involved with BOA since John taught me, pushed whatever. Anyway, just consider that. I am really happy that we don't have to have another conversation next month about the parking lot. Thank you.
Okay, let's see where we're at here. Oh! Okay, I would like to bring up Rwanda Tucker, our membership chair.
Okay. be it not said that I come to a general meeting without a new member. The first time in 3 years, and I apologize, I'm so sorry. I don't-
You got a race
What?
You have a race member.
Yeah, I have one new member. It's a race membership, okay? So we have at least one, okay? All right, now I feel better. All right. Thank you all. We did have several resignations for the beginning of the year, and this is very common. I mean, January comes and people are paying for Christmas and February and so forth, and so we've had like 8 or 9 resignations during the December and January. But with the help of Spring Fling and Robin and Diana and you guys over there, we're gonna make up for this. I know we are. We're gonna double make up for those resignations. It shouldn't be a problem. They have organized a fantastic 3-day Spring Fling weekend, and I know we just need to all work together to get these new members. And I have a little bonus for those who do bring in a new member or sponsor a new member. Now, on the back of your application forms, there's a place back there for sponsors, okay? So if you want to put your name there as the first sponsor and bring me a new member, then I'll be giving you a Friday night dinner for free, okay? And it might even come with one drink. I gotta look at my budget and see if I can afford the drink. But anyway, a Friday night dinner. So bring in a new member, put your name on that first line up there, and I'll appreciate you. Spring Fling, I also plan on the weekend before the Spring Fling, which I think is like March 12th and 13th. Peter is helping me make some new little flyers, and so I plan to walk the docks. So if you see me walking until I fall down, I don't want to put them on boats, just, I want to make sure there's people there that I can talk with. So if anyone wants to help me to walk the docks that weekend, the 12th and 13th, I'd very much appreciate it. Because I can only walk about 3 or 4 at a time and then I'm done. So it would be a big help to me if you could help me. Thank you, Laura. Thank you back there. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Yes. Anyway, just make sure you let me know who you are so I can call and remind you. That would be a big help for me. So anyway, I told you about the free Friday night dinner for a sponsor. I want to especially thank Peter for his beautiful new banner. Have you seen the banner out there in front of his house? Absolutely gorgeous. And Peter has been a really big help to me. I am very computer challenged, and so it's so good to have him in my membership. Other than that, I have stickers. For any of you that have not come to me and gotten your sticker yet, I have them with me tonight. So if you want to come and see me tonight, I'd be happy to give you your sticker if you don't want to have one, if you don't already have one. And it's on the back of your membership card. There's one last space on the back of that membership card, and that's where the sticker goes, is that one last space.
2022.
It's a 2022 sticker. It goes behind the 2021 on the back of your card. So other than that, please bring these new members in. I really, really need it at this time. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ro, and maybe next month we're gonna have a ton of new members, so. I remember when it was not uncommon to see about a 10% drop in membership in January. And even though we had 8 resignations, we had 4 new members join, so the net loss was only 4 members this last month. So it's an honor because Rwanda is really working it. So
Rwanda always works.
I'd like to bring up now our Seabells chairs. Are you going to bring Barbara up too, or just Andrea? Okay, Andrea and Barbara. They'll tell you what's going on with Seabells.
your team, our Seabells team. We have had a lot of activities in February, and I'm just going to show you the flyers because it's a visual aid for me. First, on February 6th, we went to the Calaveras restaurant in San Pedro, and then we went to the flamenco show to see Mary Recker, one of our members, and many other dancers, and so that was a lot of fun. Next month, Peter's going to help me put these up on the TV screen. I'll let you hold those. Give you something to do. And then we had the Valentine's dinner, which was a big hit. It kind of surprised us how many people showed up. February 11, prime rib dinner, and that was a lot of fun. A lot of you remember that. We gave roses out to each couple. We had fairy lights on the tables. We had a nice team of women helping to decorate, and that was just sort of this spontaneous thing that just came together. It was very, very nice. And then we went to the Bowers Museum on Saturday, February 19th, and saw all the glitters, the crown jewels. That was a lot of fun. Laura Ellsworth coordinating that. And then we had a luncheon at Bistro Saint-Germain on February 22nd, hosted by Rosalia Batanero. That was a lot of fun. Had a nice big group. About 16 women showed up for that. And then most recently we had our Mardi Gras birthday night with champagne and cake and ice cream and the 50-50. And I think Dwight Reed won that 50-50. Went home with the extra $100 in his pocket. Whoops. Oh, little family secrets. And coming up, we have on March 15th, we're going to the Fish Camp restaurant for a luncheon hosted by Gretchen Bornhop. That'll be a lot of fun. And then also the last Friday of this month, we're in March now, we're going to have a birthday night dinner. We switched it to Friday instead of Saturday because they're having the Saturday Sailors Award ceremony, which will just bump into our dinner too much. So we're going to have the 50-50 raffle, and it'll be reservations for this particular birthday night dinner. And that's it for the Seabells for last month and this coming month.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies. Oh, they're putting on some great events. Now I'd like to bring up our Vice Commodore Mike McCarthy. He's going to tell us about what's happening in our house.
Thanks, Jim. Lots going on and in the house this year so far. We've continued to have a very busy start to the year with lots of activities for our membership to enjoy and participate in. In February, we enjoyed Chrissy and Peter Neal's pub quiz night to start off the month. Had a bingo night with the numbers called by our Commodore, Jim Nakashima. And as we just heard, the Seabells hosted a Mardi Gras themed birthday night last Saturday. So we had a busy month with Friday night dinners, parties, and events virtually every weekend throughout the month. Coming up on Friday night dinners, attendance has continued to be good, and everybody seems to be enjoying the food that we've been serving, both the existing and the new food choices that we've had with our food captains, having some input into that for sure. Thank you very much. Upcoming dinners, this Friday we have beef Wellington. On the 11th, the tri-tip. On the 18th, barbecue chicken. On the 25th, salmon. Also the birthday dinner, as we mentioned before. Saturday dinners and social activities were very busy in February as well. And that's all going to continue in March for sure. And the upcoming events include this, on the 5th, this weekend, Pajama Jam hosted by Laura Ellsworth and Brad Bergeron. With catering by the Chicken Coop.
Oh, I think we want to talk about that.
Okay, fine. Oh, would you like to talk now?
Got the hint?
God knows anybody should tell me.
Well, we missed the opportunity last time, so.
Okay, you can wake up now, Laura.
Yeah. Okay, Kim, we got lights on?
Steph, your jammies on. So Laura and I were sitting around the bar over here a couple of months ago and go, you know what we need to do? We need to bring out the bra pong.
So for those that don't know, Kim and I have been knee deep in cups today. And the point is, you take the thing and you throw it in, and there's different numbers, and we're doing an honor system. Some of them have little lights on them, some of them have things. But this is for our bra pong. Let's turn this, Kim, so everybody can see it.
Put it over here. Anyway, so the point of this is we're gonna have fun Saturday night. We're gonna be kids, we're gonna dress up in our pajamas, and you should see this thing Kim bought for me. I don't know if I wanna wear it. We're gonna play some music, some videos, so bring your creativity.
Wait.
Bring a good attitude.
He's shy. This is our resident video DJ, B-Rad. He will play whatever you request. He has a request board. You request it, he'll play it. If you have something special you want to do a lip sync or karaoke to, email him in advance just so he knows he got it on the list, because we might not have everything.
Yeah.
But we're having fun. We also are going to have a piñata outside with booze and money inside. And
We did some skits.
we're going to do some skits. We're going to hand you out some stuff and you're going to make it fun. And of course, bra pong, it's all lit up. And
Costume contest.
wear your jammies.
Yes.
If you don't have jammies, then just wear something comfortable. We just want everybody to be here and have fun. And the food is really, really good.
Right. And
Sign up online because we're going to be closing it down tomorrow because we got to order the food.
Kim, I have a question. When does it end? Like, when does the evening end?
When everybody can't drink anymore.
in the morning. So in the morning. So
No. You have to go home.
No, you don't. You can stay, but I'm not.
This is your club. You are members. You have a key. It's not advised, but some people have done it before. We have requested that the bartender have at least one bar person till midnight. So we're going to keep the party going.
So the skits that we're doing, the timing is down there, but like 9 o'clock is when we're going to start the karaoke and the other thing. So, it's a matter of how long everyone's going to do that. There's not going to be any judging harshly of any lip sync or any karaoke. So we're all just here to have fun. Brad and I sat there and just said, we need to have fun. So let's have a pajama jam. So here we go, okay? Thanks.
No, it's okay. If you put it back far enough, it'll work. Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Okay.
Thank you all. And apologize, Commodore.
No apologies necessary.
On the 12th, St. Patty's Day party, with Traditional Irish Fare by Debbie and Dave Bachman. On the 18th, 18th through the 20th, our 16th annual Spring Fling. We've heard about it before, but it's a membership drive. It's a staycation. It's a great time to be walking the docks, seeing people's boat, helping us bring in new members. So please sign up and plan to attend because it's a really good event. On the 25th is the Seabells birthday night. On the 26th, the Saturday Sailors Award Ceremony and Burger Bash. Grill Your Own continues to be attended and enjoyed by all of us who attend anyway. And there's usually a pretty good turnout, 20, 25 people. So please come out. On the staffing side, I hope many of you had a chance to meet our new server, April Clone, over the past few weeks. She's going to be handling some occasional bartending duties moving forward because Ingrid has given her notice due to other commitments. But she's been a good new hire and seems to be working out well with everybody who's met her. Social, you've heard about almost everything so far. The Pajama Jam, St. Patrick's Day party, Spring Fling, Seabell's birthday. I hope to see most of you out here enjoying these activities over the course of the month because there's a lot of good stuff happening here at the club. Finally, at the house, the Commodore mentioned the Facilities Development Committee, and once approved by the board, we should see some needed work being done on the house. Look for some future announcements as some of the work will be undertaken by the membership, i.e. us. So we'll notify everybody as to what's going on, and if we need some help in doing some things, we'll let you know. Again, you've already heard from Joan on the ship store. Hope you've had a chance to see everything that was out here and buy. I know a lot of you have because I've seen that already. And hope all is well. The club rentals, we do have a private party on the 19th. And that's the end of my report, Commodore.
Thank you, Mike. He's been doing a fantastic job keeping the club open for all the members. And, you know, we have a large variety of things to do every week. And if you can't find something to do, there's something wrong because there's something for everybody. Thanks, Mike. All right. And with that, I would like to bring up our rear Commodore, lovely Sally Cohen, to let us know what's going on outside of the house.
First, I want to welcome all of you here tonight. It's great to see so many attending our general meetings because there's a lot of good information. We have a lot going on with our water activities, and I just think, gosh, there's so much. So I'm going to get right into it. Our sailing program, our Saturday Sailors are having a lot of fun. Some new members are participating, and one was on Dawn Patrol, and he said he had a great time. He did everything because he's a young guy, and he can do 5 or 6 things, right, Wanda?
Was that Eddie?
Eddie, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Anyway, and our new members are also enjoying going out and learning about sailing through Rusty and Brad's efforts. Let's give them a hand. And also Joe Negron and others. This is something new, and it's great because I'm going to ask Brad to come up later and Rusty if he wants to, and also Terry Hanna a little bit later to talk about our sailing program. Bob Hubbard would like some more volunteers for the committee boat, and who to contact is right on Scuttlebutt. So volunteer for that. It's a good learning process, and it's a wonderful time out on the water too. So don't forget about that. I'd also like to thank Joan Palango, who's back here again. You were out for our Women on the Water hats. I thought that was great. Part of the proceeds went to Seabells, am I right?
All of the proceeds.
All of it. Okay, good.
Because we couldn't figure out how to get it into the ship's store.
Yay, Joan, good. Anyway, that has a lot, I mean, our outfits, it's nice to put on those white hats. I have my one from last year, and now I wore my Women on the Water to church, and several members were talking to me about how they could join our club.
All right.
So I said, fine. After all, I'm looking forward to that Friday night dinner. Okay, our cruise program. Mardell Gardner, who I will call up a little bit later, but I want a hand for Mardell because she's done a wonderful job on organizing our cruises. And I'd like to thank her so much too for the suggestion jar on our bar. Mardell got that going, got it together, and now she's reporting at our board meetings. That's wonderful. Mardell, thank you. The one person who isn't here right now is John Huntington. John is working already to get all of our slip reservations done for the entire year. Not only for our own opening day, but for all the races where we have other yacht clubs involved. That Outlaw Regatta, I don't know how many of you attended, that was quite an event. And he also has a lot of contacts in the marina. So he's been, we've been working together on this. And the whole process in doing these slips takes a lot of effort, both on the end of our own members, and then when we have new people coming in, they have a lot of paperwork to show. We want a smooth process. We're going to use the parking lot again this year for opening day. Hooray! So again, we have to get permission to use it. And usually this is sort of you try and you try to get it done quickly, but it takes time. But it started, and we're going to meet with the marina supervisor, John and I, very soon. And I'd also like to recognize our Commodore Splash. Could you stand up, Commodore? Oh, good.
Very brief.
I knew it.
Oh, it's really brief.
You all know the duties of Commodore Splash, so I won't go over them again. I just want to make a special announcement that tonight, in my official capacity, I have deputized our cruise chairman as my posse. It seemed like she would be a person that might have eyes and ears out over the next year. And I do think with the staycation coming up, we have fertile ground. Next month, I think we're in good shape.
Okay, Mardell, we're gonna get you your deputy badge pretty soon here now. That's great. Thank you, Commodore Splash. Then I'd like to recognize Kent Sight. Kent, could you stand up a second, please? Come on. You want to say anything up here, Ken, or not? No? Okay. I didn't think so. He maintains our whaler, and he took me on a tour of where the trailer is stored and all the other stuff in that yard. And then we went over Racer Chaser, and please, please, if you use Racer Chaser, pick up all the stuff that you leave in the boat. Kent goes over there every week and washes it down and takes care of it and makes sure that things are working. So, bravo. Thank you, Kent. Okay, I'm going to be calling up a few people to report. Tony Stroud, I know you're back there. Could you come on up here and talk about Finish Line for us, please? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tony Stroud, and I got the privilege of meeting, working the finish line last year, and so Laura kind of talked me into doing the chairman of running the finish line for Pop Tops this year. I want to tell everyone that we want anyone and everyone to come out, give it a try. We'd like to have a big committee so that we have a lot of people that can go on the cruises and pull from that. So just check the Scuttlebutt out, email me, text me, and we'll build our crew. We're going to start off with the May 5th Cinco de Mayo is our first race. So we plan on celebrating that finish line. So come on out, okay?
Thank you, Tony. I know you're busy getting our other volunteers, and what a club we have with all of our volunteers, right? Because that's what makes Seal Beach Yacht Club so special to me. And wow, we are so lucky. Okay, the next person I'd like to ask to please step up is Terry Hanna, has some things to report.
Thank you, Sally. I'm going to take this time to thank everybody who's helping the racing program for this yacht club. Whether you be on a committee boat or the finish line or have furnished a committee boat for the racing. We couldn't have the racing program that we do for this yacht club without you. I mean, you guys have made our racing program for Seal Beach Yacht Club famous for this area. And people from all the other yacht clubs around that have come and raced with us always comment on how efficient our racing program is. Very often I hear, we race out of Long Beach Yacht Club or Shoreline or Del Rey or wherever they race, and they just don't do it like you guys do. We go on out the race, and if the race is going to start at 12 o'clock, it starts at 12 o'clock, not 7 minutes after or 15 minutes after or whatever. And you guys don't put up postponement flags. You always start on time, right to the second. And we're famous for running good races and proper races. And it's with everybody's help. They know that we're going to run a good race. We're going to run good courses, and we're going to do a great job. And it's because of all you guys that help. And I want to give you all a attaboy, attagirl. Thank you so much for your help. And Tony, we have a race coming up real soon before Pop Tops even. That's going to meet a finish line inside. It's not a tune-up race. So we'll be in touch with you on that and let you know when that is. So it might be, get your finish line ready. We might need some help on that one. So thank you, everybody, and thanks.
And thank you, Terry Hanna and Bob Hubbard and Nancy Hanna and Beth Yates and everyone who does a committee boat. It's wonderful because you make this program so successful, and it's just like a gold star every time, because other yacht clubs do things differently, but we do it well. I couldn't resist. Okay, I'd like to call up Mardell Gardner. Please come up and talk about our cruise.
I could have shouted from back there, huh? But are you ready to go cruising? Yeah! Okay, we're ready to kick it off with Spring Fling. Thank you, Robin and Diane. That's going to be fun. On your table, if you want to use these, I've got a whole bunch of them. the open house. This is gonna hit the paper on Thursday. It's gonna run until the Spring Fling weekend. We're gonna be posting on social media to help you out.
Thank you.
I'll give you these if you'd like to use them. Take them and pass them out to people, prospective new members. So it should be a lot of fun. Please invite them, drag them in. The Avalon Golf Cruise, notice the dates have been changed to April 1st through 3rd. Hopefully that works out for some. I know it doesn't work out for others, but come if you can. The Memorial Day Cruise is posted yesterday. Please sign up for that. The flyer is also on your table. June and July are usually island events. I've got host. Okay, I'll introduce the host. Dan Davia is the host for the April golf tournament. He's not here. Doc 35, please stand up. Up, my doc. That's Memorial Day host there. We got a lot of new hosts this year. So that should be wild. You know, we have a lot of fun on Doc 35. I have a new host for the island event, Ed and Peggy. I know Ed's here. Stand up. Hey! They've got a lot of great ideas, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm still looking for somebody for the Cat Harbor or June, or you decide where we want to go. That cruise is still open. I'm going to be bugging you. Like I did, team up with your dock mates, or whoever you can drag to help you out with that. Many hands make light work, so keep that in mind. August is the long cruise. Joan's been working on that, getting the reservations. We'll be publicizing that, getting the flyers together, and reservations open in a future date. September is the Marina Del Rey. Those crews, I don't see them here, is Ed and Colleen Woolley and Dawn and Q. So you know that's gonna be a crazy cruise. That will be a lot of fun. September again, we go into another golf cruise. September 29th through August 2nd with Bob. Is Bob here? I didn't see Bob. Bob Schweitzer, those are always fun. So October cruise. So Thanksgiving, we're gonna have a couple options. So Diana's looking at doing the cruise ship again, which I heard was a blast. So the details will be coming out on that to pull that together. And if Dana Point isn't under construction, there's always a few boats that go down there if you don't want to do the big cruise boat. I also want to remind you, you don't have to have a boat to join these cruises. You can get hotel rooms. I already know a number of people that have gotten hotel rooms down at, Memorial Day down in Newport. Some of them come up to Marina Del Rey. You have the Banning House for the island events. You can also get rooms at Avalon, hotel rooms, and come over and join all the fun. If we're at Two Harbors and you can't get a Banning House room, because there's only 10 there, you can get a room at Avalon and take the jet boat up and spend the day with us. So that's an option too. Are they still running that? The jet boat? The Cyclone, yeah. So that comes up in the morning, goes back in the afternoon. So, or tag up on somebody that has an extra space on their boat. We're more than happy to take a guest along.
But the Banning House does have rooms available right now for our dates.
Yes. So if you want to be better, call tomorrow because they only have 10 rooms. And then do that because let me know if you get that because then we'll do a happy hour up there on their deck.
Truth will out. There you go.
And then I'm coordinating with Andrea. We're going to try and pull together a land cruise at the racetrack. So we're going to do a different type of horsepower, from boating horsepower to real horsepower. So that should be fun. And if you have any ideas, please let me know if you want to help. If anybody out there wants to do the June cruise, if you look at your table on the flyer, it's red. I need a host or a team of hosts. You can pick your location and go to Cat Harbor. Let me know any ideas. Thank you.
And for the Memorial Day cruise, we're going to have a wonderful brunch at Bahia Corinthian Yacht Club. Ardell and I worked to get that set up, and a dinghy cruise over there wearing our wonderful funny hats. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Mardell. Okay, let's see. Brad and Rusty, can you come on up and talk about what's been on last Sunday and whatever?
I'll be quick.
Oh, yeah.
I got the hook. Good.
A real quick recap. So, like Laura and I were sitting around at the bar talking about things to do for us and our members that are fun. Rusty and I were talking at that table, saying, "Hey, let's get a sail fleet together." We did. We're hosting a meeting at the last Wednesday of every month, and somewhere in the month we're getting out on the water. This past Sunday we went out. We had 3 boats, approximately 20 people. Went out, got wind in our face, had a good old time, and that's why we're doing it. So. We got signups. We got Troy helping us out with signups online, so it's organized. So you know what? When you see it, sign up. Come play with us.
I'd also like to thank Troy so much for doing the reservations for all of our activities, and it makes a big difference because you know who's coming. And for Friday night dinners, you know who's paid. Thank you, Troy. Anyway, it's been a great start to this year. We have a wonderful club, and let's just keep it up the same way we're doing right now. Thank you, and thank you, Commodore.
Okay, that's the last report. So before we conclude, reminder to please bus your tables and take care of our bartender. Jamie does a fantastic job. So as I said last time, there are bigger clubs and there are smaller clubs. There are cheaper clubs and more expensive clubs. But you won't find a better or a more friendly club than Sylvie Chalk Club. So, to conclude, I'd like to bring back the toast. I don't think we've done that in a while. So, we have sailing ships, we have power ships, we even have a few Duffy ships. But best kind of all are friendships. So this concludes our March meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn? All right, second? So we started on time and we're ending pretty much on time. We're getting out a little early. Thank you, and I'll see you next month. And for the people on video, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.